Okay, this is the Pigeon Key Honeymoon Cottage. We're looking at the front facade, which faces west. The building has fallen off of its piers, so the building is going to have to be lifted up and put back on the piers. The entire first floor foundation is going to be reconstructed as part of the bid documents. We're going to go around each side of the building and just get shots, and then we'll go inside. Okay, this is this would be the north facade of the Honeymoon Cottage. This triangular shape here is a bathroom. That is going to be demolished. We're essentially restoring the building back to its 1953 original condition. So part of that is, again, taking this small bathroom addition off. And again, there's a tree, a palm tree you can see growing very close to that. It's something you're going to have to deal with. Let's move on over to the east facade, which would be the rear of the building. Okay, this is the rear facade of the Honeymoon Cottage. This is the east facade. As you can see, the building is on the ground. It used to be. We're going to restore it so it's back on piers. And again, the entire foundation will be new. So the building will be lifted up and set on a new foundation. The windows are not historic, so those will be taken out and historic windows will be installed. The original roof is metal shingle, so the metal shingles that you see there now are going to be removed and replaced with a new metal shingle roof. Let's go around to the last facade, which is the south facade. This is the south facade of the Honeymoon Cottage. Again, you can see that the building's sitting on the ground here. The front porch of the building is still there, but it has collapsed downward. We're going to restore that. The porch roof there is sagging. That will also be righted and restored. That's in the scope of work. The small overhang for the air conditioner is going to be removed. And the electrical service, I believe, will be put on this side of the building. The sidewalk? Yeah, the door, and we've got historic photos of this, but the door essentially was lined up with this sidewalk. So it looks like this building moved 7 or 8 feet. And we would like to put it back where it was. We're standing on the historic front porch, which obviously is collapsed. There's a tree here. The entire building has essentially moved, which is why this tree is in the way. This tree actually stopped it when the building started to move. So this is something we're going to have to deal with. So the building, when we do the construction, the building will be in a slightly different location. I wanted to point out this window. This is one of the original pocket windows, circa 1953. It's a wood single light putty glazed window, and it actually pockets into the wall. So these are the original windows that we want to restore, and where those are gone, we want to put them back, put matching windows matching this one in their place. As you can see, they have not removed the furniture. This entire part of the building has collapsed. So essentially the entire floor structure is going to be rebuilt. But just so you know, this is what the conditions that you are dealing with. The building has wood walls and also a wood ceiling. It's not the tiles, it's the mastic. Yeah. Oh, good. They left the clicker. So I'm going to hop over this. Be careful of the rusty nails. Wow, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Here's a great shot of the pocket window. It's a very, very simple single light window. that pockets into the wall. Very cool detail, and these are the ones that we want to reproduce. And again, the walls are 3/4 inch vertical wood, and this particular room has an open ceiling. We're going to keep that. And this would have been the bedroom, essentially. Through this door is the bathroom, so that's actually going to be removed, so this door is going to go away. Here's another one of the pocket windows. I believe this window is still there. It's just in the open position behind the air conditioner. And if you want, you can take a peek into that lovely bathroom. Basically, when they came back from Irma, they just like shut the doors and walked away. So we have some lovely bedding here. Watch out for nails on the floor. Lovely, lovely. Okay, this is the Commissary building, circa, I believe, 1912. We're looking at the front facade. Let's see, this is the west facade, and this is where you would have, this is essentially the front door to the building. This building has fallen off its foundations as well. It had wood foundations. So the scope of work, of course, is to rebuild all of the foundations and set the building back on piers again. As you would imagine, both of the porch stairs were connected to the building, so they've gone down and they've racked with the building. We're going to restore these as best we can, or rebuild them to match the existing historic configuration. You can see there's a historic overhang over the porch. That's going to be restored. We've got a historic louvered vent, which is also going to be restored. So we will keep going around the building kind of clockwise. Okay, we're looking at the south facade of the Commissary building. Again, the building is pretty much on the ground. You can see the wood piers here where the building sat. So this building hasn't really moved that much, about a foot or two. These piers are not going to be reused. We're going to reconstruct the foundation system for this building as we are for the Honeymoon Cottage. Siding is board and batten, vertical. That's going to be patched and restored. The windows, I don't know if you want to come a little closer to get a shot. But the building has historic pocket windows like the other building. They are putty glazed 6-light sashes that actually slide into pockets on the inside of the building. These guys are going to get restored, and as you can see, I believe they are still intact in most of the openings. If they're not intact, they will be reconstructed. And as you can see from the roof, the building is racked. So obviously we're going to want to straighten the entire building out. Let's move around to this will be the east facade. I don't know if this is going to work. What a mess. Okay, this is the rear facade of the building, the east facade. We've got, again, 2 of these historic pocket windows. They're still intact, and they slide into pockets in the wall. Again, we have a board and batten siding. You can see the deterioration. That's all going to be patched in kind. And you get a good shot of the roof fascia material. The roof sheathing is 1x board sheathing, and that's going to be patched and painted as well. The new roof will be modified bitumen to match the adjacent buildings on the site. Okay, we're looking at the north facade. There's another door on the north facade that's going to be restored along with its porch overhang. And as you can see, the porch floor itself, it went racked with the building, so that is going to be restored as well. And again, board and batten siding on this side as well. It's got to be patched. The building is sitting against a gumbo limbo, so that is going to have to be dealt with as well.
Was this side room open from the inside when you guys went in? Or have you guys been in yet?
We haven't been in yet,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious if it's actually...
Another window here?
Yep. Yeah, that's a historic window. It's still there, it's open. They've just got the air conditioner set inside it. Now that I'm looking at it, there are actually 2 gumbo limbos. And I think that's it. We can go inside now. So this is going to be super fun.
I mean, I could try to kick it over a little more, but...
So this is the inside of the commissary building. Essentially, it's an open space. There's no interior sheathing, so you're looking at the studs and the exterior sheathing. And you get a good view of the pocket windows here. They don't actually pocket into anything because there's no wall covering inside. But you can see the little tracks for the pockets. The interior is essentially open framing. We're going to keep this. It's going to be structurally reinforced. You can see how the building is racked. The top plates are cracked, so that's going to have to be repaired. All these, this framing is all original. And we're standing on the floor. The floor is 1x4 TNG. The 1x4 TNG flooring has cracked and racked along with the rest of the building. So it's a fun house in here right now. And it's hard to see. I don't know if you can point the camera in that way. But there's just another sleeping area and another door that's going to be remain and to be restored. But you can see how the building is cattywampus. The framing is damaged underneath. There's a very small room back here. I can't open it any further than this, so maybe you can get in there. Yep, there's a ladder and a small loft up there. One more thing, since there's no sheathing on the inside, all the electrical conduit is going to be exposed. So we want to make sure and run it in a neat and workmanlike manner, because essentially you're going to be seeing it all. So we are going to get electrical receptacles, lighting and fans in here. So we want to try and run it as neatly as we can.